Make sure that you have the technical pin selected. It's the fourth one from the top. Tap it 2 times so that you can adjust the size. You want to set the size around 8. It can be slightly over 8 or slightly under. And then set your color to orange. Now we're going to begin adding some Greek patterns at the top and bottom of our vase using a handout, which I will put after I give the instructions. Let's start at the top. Remember, it's easier to draw if you zoom in. So use your pinchy fingers by putting 2 fingers on the screen and spreading them out wide to zoom in where you want to begin drawing. Then take a look at the handout. When it goes back up on the screen, you can pause the video, look at that, and draw your patterns in the top 2 sections and in the bottom 2 sections. So you should have 4 different Greek patterns that you have found on that sheet. Pause the video here to look at the different patterns you may draw on the top and bottom of your vase. Now we're going to create a piece of narrative art in the center of the vase. Your picture should tell a story. Since this is a Greek vase, I've decided to draw a picture of the story of Echo and Narcissus. Narcissus was a boy who fell in love with his own reflection in a pool of water. Echo was a young nymph who loved Narcissus but was very sad because he didn't love her back. Eventually, he faded away and died and was turned into a flower by the side of the pond because he never left his reflection. So I'm drawing the main idea of that story of him looking at his reflection. You can think of a different story that you know that you want to draw. So maybe you know the story of Cinderella or Little Red Riding Hood or any type of story that you can think of. I want you to draw the main idea of that story on your vase. Remember, it's easier to draw things if you zoom in and out on what you are drawing by using your pinchy fingers. We're going to keep using the orange, so we're not going to be changing colors at all on this picture. Everything's going to stay orange and black. To add a little bit of variety, think about adding textures, so lines in the hair or coloring in different parts, shapes and things like that to add different textures and interest to your picture. Make sure you fill that whole middle section with lots of details, and it should tell a story, not with words, but with pictures. Once you have finished drawing your story, watch the video below this one to see how to save your work and then submit it to Canvas.